generals primary you check at least one of your role for 2012 is to speak English better. Daniel won't even went so far as to die career. I'm definitely go into study English at least an hour a day. Joe Antonio Bonnet say my first resolution is to speak English as friendly as Spanish. And Chucky Rao says, my new year resolution is to be able to speak English and Mandarin fluently and be a better person. Shuvita told me she wants to improve her English and get a scholarship to study overseas. Another girl for 2012, a new boyfriend, Dari Jonan Barato had the two resolutions to speak English fluently and to get a job.
Middle East instability following border debut tension between Iran and Iraq led to 5 years of war. Global non-OPEC oil production rise and express production by OPEC country handful supply and demand set the price of the barrel later than OPEC. However, the industry's country, the stability of the Middle East still remains a priority. Thus, when Iran begin to get all the flexibility in the Persian Gulf, hundreds of the Western military forces to step into the ensure the supply of the oil. At the end of the war, Iraq is with an in-depth to Saudi Arabia and Kuwait is saving receive large amount of military and investment. The country has the most powerful and military region. Iraq takes offense of the situation and invite Kuwait following the border divorce. An international coalition is formed under the UN and led by the United States to intervene and neutralize the Iraq army. US intervention. This time, the United States established and permanent presence to region by installing military base and signing defense agreement with good manager. The country aims both auxiliary embargoes against Iran and Iraq, which is considered rigorous style. Saudi Arabia, for its part, want to again become a small producer of oil. The country has the last no oil reserve in the world and plus the Mexico to become the last producer of the crude in Russia. New investment reveals oil industry. Thus, the rise of oil is slow and offshore operation unprofitable. Oil company find them in difficulty. In the 1998, they begin to merge and together and combine focus. Since again oil company as born, what would become the risk and not influential in the war. In the Middle East, in the military presence of the United States began to rise conquer. On the one hand, radical Islamists do not want to play up in the Israel at least on their shore. On the other, some consider the sentence imposed on Iraq and Iran as too heavy.
This is the VOA's Best World English Education Report. Most American schools have boys and girls in the same classroom, but a public high school in the small rural town of Bulboro, Maryland, offers special program. Top students in the 9th and 10th grades can attend single-sex classes for math, science, English, and social studies. The aim is to help 10-year-olds keep their mind on their work by keeping male and female apart. Rebecca wrote to the students for what Bulboro High School called the Academy. She said, "What we really want to do is take that top group of kids and take them to very high level they can achieve here, so that they are prepared for college. Enrollment in the Academy is voluntary. Students are invited after middle school. They need good grades, high test score, and strong teacher recommendation. They also need to be involved in activities. Almost 350 students have taken part in the Academy. It began as an experiment in 2004. Michael Bear has been Bulboro High for 20 years and directs the Academy. His 9th grade English class for boys centers a book that he believes boys find interesting. One of those books, for example, is The Coast of Wild by Jack London.
This class story tells a dog stolen from his home and serves to work as a sales dog during Canada conditions onerous. On this day, the students are working in small groups. Two students plan while they are drawing pictures that relate to a story. That will help them visualize the setting of the story and get them to think more about the important event of the story. Morgan Van Fleet is a senior at Bulboro High. She likes being in the academy. She says boys and girls act differently when they are together in a classroom. She says it is to focus on the lesson and the homework in a single sex class. There is one activity that girls and boys in the academy together. At the end of the day, many of them say have tutor the students who are having a trouble in school for VOA special English. Tell us about single sex classes. You can comment on our website specialenglish.com. You can also find transcript and MP3 of our programs, and you can find us on Facebook and Twitter at VOA Learning English.
This is the VOA Special English Education Report. Outdoor, in the open air, seems like a nature play to study nature science. It also may seem in a place like Southern California, where people like to be outside a lot. Now, the Natural History Museum of Los Angeles County is working to bring the indoor to the outdoor for its visitors. The museum has redesigned an outdoor space into a living aesthetic. This is a big change for the 1.5 hectare area. It yields to include a parking lot. Now, instead of cars, it's welcome birds, butterflies, and other living things. Scientists who work at the museum come outside to berate plants and insects in the natural setting of this outdoor laboratory. Respondents specialize in studying stars like the western bone star. He tells the student how development has changed its natural habitat. He says that stars are happy around small bodies of water that grow and sink with the season. He tells the tourists that 150 years old. Before, there were very many people in the area, as the stream was just seasonal stream, and the western bone loved that habitat, he said, and with people, we have changed a habitat. Today, he said there is a lot more permanent waters lie upon as the Natural History Museum itself. And he says the changing habitats is one reason why western bone start and sinking and number. Thank you.
In addition to science lesson, the open air exhibit can provide contact nature in a way that some state children really get. Landscape architect Mia later says children can get real life answers to questions they may be wondering about. For instance, she says some children don't know that ketchup comes from tomatoes, and they can see what strawberry plants look like to know that strawberries don't just come from a container in the store. Only parts of the new outdoor campus are open now, but Karen White says more changes are coming. Mr. White is the museum's Vice President for Education and Exhibits. She says now we are opening up the whole museum, making it an indoor-outdoor experience so that our visitors can be a part of the experience. The work is expected to be completed by June 2013. Next year is the museum's 100th anniversary. For VOA Special English, you can read, listen, learn English with more education. Stories at voaspecialenglish.com. You can also find about the new outdoor exhibit at the Natural History Museum of Los Angeles County.